Welcome to qnawire.
In problem 13, we have data on the per pupil costs in thousands of dollars for cyber charter school tuition for 3 different areas. We're going to be performing an analysis of variance to test whether there is any significant difference in their means. And we're going to be using the 0.05 level of significance. Now, the first thing we need to do is to give the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So the null hypothesis is mu1 equals mu2 equals mu3. This to say that the means for the 3 different areas, area 1, area 2, and area 3, are equal. Then the alternative hypothesis is that at least one mean is different from the others. Next, we need to work out the critical value and the test value for this test. Now, we have to perform the analysis of variance test using the data tool. So you press on data, and then you press on data analysis and select ANOVA single factor, then press OK. So for the data, we need to select these 3 columns because those are the 3 groups, and then make sure that we check the labels being of the first row and alpha is 0.05. So for output, our result will come out here. Then we press OK. So this has already worked out the critical value, and the critical value in this case will have 2 numerator degrees of freedom and 15 denominator degrees of freedom at the 0.05 level of significance, and the value is 3.68. So the value of f, the critical value of f is 3.68. Next, we need to get the test value. The test value is the calculated value of f. The calculated value of f is obtained from the mean square for the factor, which is 12.68, divided by the mean square for error, which is 1.56. And you get that the f calculated is equal to 8.1426. Good. So now with these 2 values, with the critical value and the test values, we can make a decision to reject the null hypothesis or fail to reject the null hypothesis. And in this case, because the test value is greater than the critical value, the test value will be within the critical region. And this leads us to making the decision to reject the null hypothesis. Okay, and the conclusion that we make for rejecting the null hypothesis is that there is enough evidence to support the claim that at least one mean is different from the others. So at least one mean is different from the other. These 3 means are significantly different. So there we can conclude there is a significant difference in the means. So it shows that in some areas or some regions, the per pupil cost may be higher or lower than the others.